Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Zach with IT Career Questions. And here at IT Career Questions, I help you guys who are looking to get into IT. I help answer questions not only about what certifications, degrees, or ultimately what journey you should take, but I also try to give you guys information that you need to know about entering the field, and that also includes things that aren't so technical. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 3 Ps of enterprise IT. This video is proudly sponsored by Cybrary.it. If you're looking for IT training, more specifically geared towards cybersecurity, make sure you check out Cybrary.it in the link in the description below. Use the coupon code ITCQ50, save 50% off your premium membership. What I hope you guys learn from this video is a general understanding of how enterprise environments work at a non-technical level. The first P that we're going to talk about in our 3 Ps is people. People run enterprise environments, right? We're going to be working with a lot of different people. There's going to be a lot of diversity there. One thing that I really want you to take from this is you have to understand people and how people work. Sometimes this takes a lot of time. And what I mean by understanding how people work is everybody operates differently. And you can have a couple people who all have the same job role. They function differently. They work differently from one another. So when you are supporting them, when you are supporting your whole enterprise, you have to understand how people are operating. Sometimes you have to take steps back in order to really gauge what it is that they're trying to do. To really understand them at a good level is to really just take a step back and listen. That is one key aspect of working in IT that many IT professionals just lack. They don't want to listen to their end users and what they want. And ultimately, what you're going to find as you're getting higher into the ranks in IT is a lot of times you have your engineers and your administrators that just don't listen to their end users at all. It's ultimately a no. Instead of saying no, start getting information from them on what it is exactly that they're trying to do, how they think it's supposed to operate, and then come back with some feedback or come back with some troubleshooting steps or a solution for them that works instead of saying no right off the bat. My best bit of advice for you as you're just starting out is really to listen to your people. Because again, everybody is so different. So please take the time to understand your people. Leading into our second P of the 3 Ps is politics and understanding work politics. And I don't mean people are going to be voting for one another or you're going to have some type of election process. That's not what we mean by politics. Politics in a work environment works in a way that there are always people who have some type of underlying motive in getting things accomplished. You'll often find with any type of management types of positions or people who are in just a higher level type of position have some type of politics in mind as far as what they are trying to accomplish in an organization. Many times politics can be dirty and you will experience this at some point, and it's best to avoid work politics as best that you can. Don't get involved in other people's agendas just to be part of a group. When people have agendas in place, sometimes they can be very negative. You may see it as a positive, they're trying to accomplish something within the organization, but you'll often see that they're trying to go and fly under the table to get things accomplished that maybe shouldn't be done, or the way that they're going about that just isn't right. So what I'm telling you guys here is avoid politics because it's a dirty game. But understanding that work politics do exist is something to be very aware of. Start understanding your people and what it is that they're trying to accomplish before you start making decisions that could ultimately affect your career. And the third P in the 3 Ps is policies. This is going to be something that may strike many of you by surprise. Maybe you're already somewhat familiar with it, but every enterprise environment has their own policies. And this is something that you really need to pay attention to. Not only do you have your standard environment policies that you would get from HR and things like that on, communicating with people and proper ways to do this and that. IT policies in an enterprise environment are something very important to pay attention to. Because as I said, they differ from place to place, it's really important to make sure that you have a great understanding of what IT policies are put in place so that when you are supporting your staff, supporting your devices, you understand the things that you can and cannot do. Now, you can't just go into an enterprise environment, be willy-nilly about everything and, start installing your own programs on machines, or start running different virus scans with unapproved software, plugging in thumb drives, sending emails out that contain sensitive information. These are all things that should be in some type of enterprise policy. And you'll often see when policies are put into place, many management and above, and even your end users at times, will try to get their way through. They will try to bypass whatever the policy is just so they can accomplish the things that they want to do. Oftentimes, especially within help desk, you'll see there's a policy put into place where you cannot complete any type of troubleshooting or solve any types of issues without a ticket. The policy that would be put into place is that every issue requires a ticket. And what you're going to find is that many times people will avoid submitting tickets. They'll catch you in the hallway. They'll do anything that they can to speed up the process of being served. And it's really important that you make sure you stick to your policies, because as you are starting out, especially, people will take advantage of you. But if you draw the line and you stick to the policies that are put into place, it will definitely help when you are building relationships in this enterprise environment, because people will understand what you are and what you aren't willing to do. And when you have policy support to back the things that you're not willing to do, they can't really argue with that. Now, again, this comes into play with knowing your people, understanding your people, and ultimately what you want to do is build really good relationships in any environment that you're working in. So just understanding how policies, politics, and people work in an enterprise environment can greatly help you grow your career. These are some of the skills and experience that employers are looking for. When you're looking to advance in your career, it's sometimes not about the degrees or certifications that you have. It's the experience you have. And having experience in enterprise environments is one thing that every single employer looks for. That knowledge that you gain on how people, politics, policies work is knowledge that you will take with you forever. I hope this video helped you guys and you took some information away from it as you're getting into IT or you're trying to advance your career. Make sure you guys pay attention to what we said in this video. And if you have any other comments, questions, concerns, hit me up in the comments below. As always, take it easy.